I've spent the better part of the last 20 years immersed in finance, beginning with my study of economics at Duke and business at Dartmouth, and in my career as a professional stock trader in Chicago and on Wall Street, before I quit because I realized that the system is rigged. So in 2013, I founded Seeds to build a kinder economic system that helps us transcend the old way. I'm seeing signs everywhere right now that the old systems are eroding. So in this video, I'm going to share 8 tips that I feel are most useful to you in this current climate. Money strategies that can both help you navigate the old system, as well as tools you can use today to receive benefit from the new systems bridging us into the future. Number 1, we want to have multiple revenue streams, and they can be really small to start. The average millionaire has 7 revenue streams, and though we know that some of them got there in ways that may not be especially palatable, the reason that they do this is because sometimes one revenue stream may be less consistent than another. So having several sources of revenue can help you thrive no matter what happens. You have knowledge and experience that can be of value to others, like for sure. So take a moment to ask yourself what you can offer. Maybe it's babysitting. Maybe you could start a YouTube channel that'll eventually be monetized. Maybe you can offer one-on-one consulting. Maybe you can issue prints of your artwork or write an ebook that you sell on Amazon or on your website. Find the thing that sounds exciting to you and start with a manageable goal. See if you can figure out a way to bring in an extra $100 a week via that new revenue stream to start. From there, you can work to grow the number of revenue streams you have over time, as well as the amount of income that each one brings you. Number 2, we want to get away from exclusively trading our time in order to get money. While money is not scarce, it's literally everywhere. Governments are generating it all the time in the old system. The problem is that it's controlled by gatekeepers who in many instances are withholding it, but our time is finite. Getting away from trading our money for time can be super hard to do because the old system is designed to make the majority of us into wage slaves. That's how large corporations operate. A key to escaping this is creating passive income streams, money that flows to you continually without the need for a recurring time investment. Many of the examples I used before can apply here as well. Monetizing a YouTube channel, selling prints of your art, selling a digital product on a website, for example. Revisit what you can offer to provide value to others, but also think through the time that it will take you to create that thing and the time that it'll take you to continue bringing in money as a result of creating that thing. Then, wherever you can, set up an automated system to consistently deliver that value. Relatedly, you're also always welcome to use Seeds to ask for help, and you can receive that monetary gift from our community with no strings attached. Number 3, a huge mistake I see folks make, especially women, is waiting too long to invest. This can wind up being especially painful because by the time you wind up hearing that you can make money from a particular stock or a particular cryptocurrency, for example, the most significant opportunity may have already passed by. The basic rule of investing is, of course, to buy low and sell high. And while that's really easy to say and easy to understand, it's much harder to do. And the reason for that is because when things are still low, investing in them seems much less certain. But if the fundamentals are there and you've done your research and you believe that it's a good quality investment over time, those less certain investment opportunities can wind up being the ones that ultimately make you huge profits. If you feel intimidated about getting involved with investing, try taking baby steps. You can automatically put a few dollars a day even into various investment vehicles with an app like Robinhood, for example. To be clear, I'm not a huge fan of Robinhood because they don't allow you to actually hold custody when you're using that app. But for this purpose, when you're just dipping your toe in the water, it can be okay. Number 4, get involved in crypto. I know it can be hard to believe, but not all cryptocurrency is fucking gross and evil. In my view and my experience, the largest opportunities available to us in finance are in the cryptocurrency space, especially over a time horizon of several years. This is because decentralized technology really does offer us ways to rebuild what is dysfunctional in the old economic ecosystem. And there is tremendous potential in that. For example, I've liked Ether for a long time, and last market cycle, which began around May of 2020 with the third Bitcoin halving, Ether went up nearly 50x. I personally started buying Ether in February of 2017 when it was at around $17 a coin. So I was super stoked when it ended up hitting about $4,800. This year, because trade of an Ether ETF or exchange traded fund is expected to start within weeks of the time I'm recording this video, there is a great likelihood that Ether could go up in value a whole lot more. Additionally, while past performance doesn't guarantee future results, disclaimers, etc., Seeds outperformed even Ether last cryptocurrency market cycle. possible. Over the years, I found that some of the most profitable opportunities in the cryptocurrency sector can actually be in the cheaper, good quality cryptocurrencies, which I talk more about in this video here. Number 5, build wealth through helping others. Giving can actually be another revenue stream. So we know that the old system is designed to be zero sum. That's why it requires that we have separate nonprofit organizations in the first place. So Seeds, in working to transcend that, devised a way to allow you to build wealth because you helped others. In that when you give, you receive 100% or more of the value of your gift in Seeds cryptocurrency in thanks. That means that at root, your gift costs you nothing, or it may even make you a little bit of immediate profit. And if and when Seeds go up in market value over time, you could see even greater abundance because you were kind. 64% of charity donors in the United States are women. And so part of our intention with this design was to create a way to build wealth that aligns with the generosity that these women already show. Number 6, navigating financial emergencies. So the standard advice is to make sure that you have at least 3 months of expenses in an emergency savings account. And while that's great to work toward, and it can be achieved with an automated monthly savings transfer, not all of us have that stashed away at all times. Over 66% of Americans currently live paycheck to paycheck. And the dysfunction in the old economic system is making that number worse and worse. I started buying Bitcoin when it was around $90 a coin back in 2013. And in one of the best trades of my entire professional career, I was able to sell that Bitcoin very near what were then its all-time highs. But though I used my skills as a former pro stock trader to time the trade well, the only reason I even made it was because I had to sell my Bitcoin to pay the bills. So Seeds is designed to help you avoid having to do this too. Instead of selling something that could be worth potentially even like millions of dollars in the future, like the Bitcoin I sold literally ended up being, you can redeem one seed to ask for help instead. For example, Alexis, who is a military veteran, redeemed one seed to get the funds to buy a new mobile home. And she received that $10,000 from the Seeds community as a gift. And everyone who contributed to her need received seeds in thanks as well. Number 7, become a liquidity provider or LP. This is a bit more of an advanced technique that I cover in other videos. But once you have cryptocurrency, one of the most exciting things about it is that you can make an additional passive income off of it while still retaining custody of it, which is something that banks just simply cannot do. When you become an LP, your returns can also often be much higher than what they would be at a bank. This is a return that I got in about a week and a half, and when annualized, a rate of return at this level will nearly double your money. It can truly take as little as a few minutes to become a liquidity provider on a decentralized platform like Uniswap. And in addition to earning you trading fees, becoming an LP may also earn you bonuses and free surprise money in airdrops, which I talk more about in this video. As a final added bonus, there are like several benefits associated with doing this. When you become an LP in the Seeds pool, you're providing financial access to people in need all around the world who may not have traditional bank accounts, but can use this as a tool, and you're continuing to earn that passive income at the same time. Number 8, release the internal blocks that keep you energetically aligned with scarcity. This can be such a challenge because, the old system is designed to keep most of us in scarcity, and so it's almost like it's the water and we're the fish. Hands down, the best tool I've found to release my own scarcity trauma has been Vipassana meditation. I talk about my experience with it here, and like y'all, it has helped me truly more than anything else in this world. There are free courses available at over 200 centers around the world at dhamma.org. It's been so transformative in my life that we've actually built it into the model at Seeds. The current economic system can be devastating and terrifying. It often depletes us, keeps us in scarcity energy, and discriminates against so many of us in different ways. When I feel angry or despondent about this, I find solace in this quote from Buckminster Fuller: "You never change things by fighting the existing reality. To change something, build a new model that makes the existing model obsolete." So that's exactly what Seeds is working to do. And as we come together and are kind to one another, with the help of innovative new solutions like Seeds, we really can render the old system obsolete and come out the other side of this transitional period in greater abundance, because we all deserve abundance.